Speedbird 16, stand 53, request pushback and start.
Speedbird 169, hold position, contact the ground 121.540, bye bye. Speedbird 169, contact ground.
Good evening everyone, and a very warm welcome to another episode of MSFS Flights in 2024. So today we are here at London Gatwick doing a short flight. It's not really a short flight, about a 1 hour 30-minute flight over to Nice on the south coast of France near Monaco. So got passengers boarding as we speak. I think we're just doing the process of getting refueling started. We're in the Airbus A321
call you back shortly. There's going to be a slight reboot
today, as you can hear. So we've got 210 passengers joining us on this flight today, 8.6 tonnes of fuel, and we'll talk you through the initial flight briefing. So we have a call sign this evening of Fenix 97 Juliet, and cost index of 40, flight level 330. A bit of a headwind on our trip today. Takeoff weight is 77.4 tonnes, the landing weight of 72.9 tonnes.
EG1 to Yankee X-ray, okay. Could you go out via...
Just turn him down for a second. Actually, we're expecting runway 26 left for departure. Flight time is 1 hour 31 minutes and a block time from stand to stand of 1 hour 55, so just short of 2 hours. It says here the Seaford 1 X-ray departure, however, because it's before 11 PM, it won't be the Seaford. That seems to be a sim brief issue. And we're expecting the Bogner 1 X-ray departure for our flight today. Then we're pretty much out down the south coast and across mainland France. And then we're expecting runway 04 left by the Nice 8 Romeo arrival. 608 miles to run. Like I say, we've got 8.6 tonnes of fuel this evening. Weather here at London Gatwick. So the local QNH is 1009, which we've already got set. 18 degrees Celsius with a wind of 240 at 9 knots with good visibility throughout. There's a possibility of some rain and showers in the next 30 minutes. Weather over at Nice is the same temperature, 18 degrees. QNH is 1018, so slightly higher pressure to here. And the wind is nice and calm at 120 at 7 knots. And there's no sort of reports of showers or rain at the moment. So everything's already submitted in the flight plan. We are here on stand number 15, I believe it is. I'll have a quick look. 17 even. Stand number 17 is with us at the moment. So we're all pretty good. We're in the Fenix A321 Mason. But yeah, it's by the Fenix team. If you're wondering about the livery pack, it's from Hughes, which has its extra features. I don't know why we got the minion eyes. It looks quite cool from the outside though. It does look pretty cool, to be fair. Actually, we've got A380 pushing out to the right. We're pretty much where all the British Airways stands are, to be fair. So we're all pretty good. Here's the lights, guys. Don't forget to go and give us a follow over on YouTube as well. So much more content there for you guys to watch. And hopefully you will enjoy the stream. So one thing we're going to do is get our clearance before we go anywhere. Fuel is now fully on board, so we can get the seatbelt signs on. We'll wait for the rest of the passengers and cargo to be on board. I don't know what's going on here. So cargo will be going on shortly, and then we can get the APU on and ready for our departure. So let's quickly turn up the...
Call you for push, Speedbird 60.
So we're currently on Gatwick delivery. We've got a fair amount of coverage at the moment. Whether that changes, obviously we'll find out.
Super 81 Hotel Sierra, hold position, contact the ground 121.540, bye bye.
So we've got Matthew controlling today.
Have a good day, thank you for your service.
So the latest ATIS is Victor. And I'll have to make sure I say the right call sign. I'm so used to EasyJet call signs lately. Microsoft VATSIM 2024, buddy. Sim update 5 if you're wondering as well. Don't know quite what's going on there. That's an interesting. Don't know where that's come from. Oh, there's an aircraft that's spawned on top of us. I think. Yeah. Hopefully he'll disappear in a minute when he realises he's on the same stand.
Stephen 81 Hotel Sierra. I didn't get a response from 121540.
Nothing from 121540.
Affirmative.
Roger, I will send him a PM. Bear with me.
Thank you. Should I switch over to his frequency or?
If not, we can always reposition to another stand. We'll see what happens. It's annoying when that happens, to be fair. See how we go. Just sent them a message, just ask them if they could politely move. I'm not sure what the traffic is.
Show his frequency so they come up with here.
If not, we'll move across to stand number 15, but we'll see. That's one of the...
Easy, sorry, correction. Speedbird 81 Hotel Sierra, just yeah, try again now on the ground, 121.540.
Roger that, thank you for your help. Bye bye, super good. 81 over here.
Hopefully this guy will realise that he's on top of us in a moment and disappear.
EJ695, readability 3, you're quite muffled.
Yeah, let's move across to another stand.
Well, you sound clearer now, so yeah, just speak clearly. I'm sure you'll be fine. What was the request?
So what we'll do is reposition the aircraft. We've got stand number 50.
EJ695, Roger. Just confirm your aircraft type and stand number, please.
EJ695 is type A321 200, and we are at stand. For stand 107.
EJ695, thank you. Cleared to Innsbruck, Minfo 1 light departure, squawk 7026.
I can see the right stand number though. Felt like we can move to 20.
EJ695, read back correct. Hold position, remain on this frequency, and call me for push.
Speedbird 81 Hotel Sierra, still no response from 121540.
Right, I've had a message back on the ground. He says that his audio has crashed and just a standby. So remain on the frequency. Just keep calling him every minute, and he should reply to you very soon. Sorry for the issue.
Yeah, no worries. Just double checking so everything's alright. We'll switch over to his
just waiting for JSX to sort his thing. We're on a few issues.
I have been able to raise him on text. So all else failing, you can send him a text message. But he is definitely kind of had his keyboard. He's not disappeared.
Yeah, Roger. Thank you for that. Speedbird 81 Hotel Sierra. Bye bye.
For 6 Zulu, stand 28, requesting pushback and start.
Speedbird 6 Zulu, stand 28, hold position, contact the ground 121.54.
Just ignore all the noise for a second. So everyone should be on board.
540, you said?
Yes,
So
please,
then, copy preparation, gear pins and covers removed. Fuel
Copy, contact
quantity
the ground,
is 8,620 kilograms, and that is
A321,
balanced.
good evening. I have data link clearance, requesting position start from stand 6.
See what's on, it is set to nav. We'll just verify that
hold
on
position,
here.
contact the ground 121.54.
And
Bye-bye.
Barref 1009.
Ground on 121.54, thank you very much. ED82 Alpha.
So we'll now get our clearance finally. Just wait for this guy to stop transmitting.
Virgin 46 Romeo Quebec, readability 2, you are really quiet.
Is that any better?
Readability 4, yep. Your readability 4 now.
Virgin 46, Romeo Quebec, stand 13, 5 Avery, Virgin Dash 300, Station 6, requesting clearance to Stuttgart.
Virgin 46 Romeo Quebec received. Confirm your stand number.
Stand 30.
Virgin 46 Romeo Quebec, you're cleared to, sorry, stand by. It's cleared to Stuttgart, Minfei 1 Mike departure, squawk 7015.
7015,
So initial climb 5,000 feet, I would imagine on
Virgin
this.
46 Romeo Quebec, sorry, correct. I need a read back of the SID as well, please. Minfei 1 Mike.
Minfei 1 Mike departure.
Victor.
The squawk 7015, otherwise it was all correct. You can hold position, remain this frequency, and call me for push.
And Lily, we're finally briefing 45 Lima, ready for push and start.
Griffin 45 Lima, hold position, contact the ground 121.540, bye-bye.
121.540, thank you very much for your service, bye-bye, Griffin 45 Lima.
Gatwick delivery.
Oh, we'll get a word in a minute and we'll get going. Try not to talk over people. Right, let's get the AP started. 'Cause everyone's on.
Stand by. What was the level you're requesting, sorry?
Requesting a change from 310.
Oh, it's noisy out there.
Easy 8695, that's approved. I've changed your VATSIM flight plan. So
Hey,
it'll be on the control
no,
all night.
really not missed much, to be fair.
Alright, level change to 350. Thank you very much. ETA 605.
Delivery, good evening. Channel 97 Juliet's with you on stand number 22. Information Victor, MSA321 requesting IFR Denise.
Channel 97 Juliet, ground hello. Your routing is just a little bit invalid, unfortunately. Could you go Bogner, then direct Benbow, then as filed?
Yeah, I had noticed that, to be fair. Good old sim brief. Yeah, so Bogner 1 X-ray and then Benbow is already planned. Channel 96 Juliet.
Channel 97 Juliet, I've changed the route on the VATSIM side. Just let me know when you've punched it into your airplane and we can do the full clearance.
It's already done. Channel 97 Juliet.
Channel 97 Juliet, thanks. On the new routing, Bogner, then direct Benbow, then as filed. You're cleared to Nice, Bogner 1 X-ray departure, squawk 7017.
Clear to Nice, Bogner 1 X-ray departure and then direct Benbow, squawking 7017, Channel 97 Juliet.
Channel 97 Juliet, read back correct. Remain this frequency, call me for push.
Cool, push Channel 97 Juliet. So we had a feeling that may happen with the Bogner 1 X-ray stuff.
Yankee X-ray for push and start, please.
There we go. So,
2 at once, Virgin 46 Romeo Quebec.
AQ is available. We'll go on to external power.
Virgin 46 Romeo Quebec, hold position, contact the ground 121.54, bye-bye.
So before we'll start, the park brake is set. Take our speeds and thrust.
And other station calling, say again.
154, 160, 162.
Easy 1 to Yankee X-ray, U2 to ground on 121.540, bye-bye.
Just gonna put the flex down for a minute.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Hello, Ocean 7 Yankee Papa, information Victor, stand 6
Flex 55.
Ocean
Windows
7 Yankee
closed.
Papa, sorry, delivery, hello.
Okay,
Say your stand number, sorry.
683. Ocean 7 Yankee Papa.
Ocean 7 Yankee Papa, you're cleared to Düsseldorf, yes, Düsseldorf. Info 1 Mike departure, squawk 1174.
Cleared to Düsseldorf, Minsk 1 Mike departure.
Maybe it's a slight delay before we can push back because there's a aircraft I
Ocean 7
think
Yankee
to
Papa, feedback
our
correct.
left.
Remain on this frequency, call me for push.
Dear.
Oh, we'll go Ocean 7 Yankee Papa, thank you.
And delivery Channel 97 Juliet is ready for push and start stand 22.
Channel 97 Juliet, hold position, contact the ground 121.540, bye bye.
At the ground 121540, thanks. Stay to see Channel 97 bye.
Hold the shot, my son.
124230 for the tower.
Two stations.
81 Hotel Sierra, start mic 1.
281 Hotel Sierra, apologies. Contact Gatwick Tower and 124.1230.
No worries, over to 2423. Have a nice evening. Bye bye, speed host. A321.
Spirit 60, contact Gatwick Tower and 124.1230.
124.230.
Smoke there in the distance.
Speedbird 169, contact Gatwick Tower and 124.1230.
Ground, good evening. Channel 97 Juliet, ready for push back. Stand 22.
Check 97 Juliet, stand 22, push and start approved, facing west.
Push that through facing west, Channel 97 Juliet.
Check 97 Juliet, sorry, it's east.
Release parking brakes.
Apologies, we'll change that to the east.
Virgin 46, remember Quebec, stand 13, push and start approved, facing
We
west.
release, let's push.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Start sequence 1 and 2, start in the morning. Yeah, Dark Operator, how we doing, mate? Hope you well. Thanks for joining us again.
Speedbird 169.
Speedbird 169.
Speedbird 169 at holding point Alpha 3 for you. So you're now on Alpha Sierra, but just contact Gatwick Tower 124.230, telling you holding short Bravo.
Speedbird 169, contact tower.
Oh, nice one. Yeah, I'm fine with 321 for a change as well.
EC82 Alpha, contact Gatwick Tower 124.230.
Tower on 124.230, thank you very much. Easy 82 Alpha. Ground Easy 12 Yankee X-ray stand 60, 7 request push to start.
Engine 1 avail.
Yankee X-ray Gatwick ground hello stand 1,
Starting 2.
stand 106, start facing east.
Brake sets.
Unlocking gear.
Just press Easy 12 Yankee X.
Yes, we're using the Hughes one, yeah.
Gentlemen, we'd just like to tell you about our friendly on-board together policy. We've created it to protect you and our cabin crew from any other unfortunate accidents.
Yeah, Luke, how we doing, mate?
That way we can make sure everyone's coming rate right. As a part of this, please remember that you can only drink alcohol that is served by our cabin crew. If you have brought alcohol in the terminal, you will not drink this on board. We want all our customers to enjoy being on board together. Thank you.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Engine 2 available.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
EC8695, Gatwick ground hello, hold position. What was it?
You'll find a safety instruction card. This has all sorts of safety information. Details about
That is the bin.
oxygen masks, how to use the
Park controls, full left. Pull right. Neutral. Pull up. Pull down.
Gatwick ground, good evening, Emirates 65,
Neutral, rudder.
558.
All left.
Start.
All right. Neutral.
Stand 558, push us up through facing south.
Start approved facing south, Emirates 65.
Visibility, we have extra lighting in the ceiling. And in the aisle along the floor.
Gatwick ground, Griffin 4 Lima, request taxi.
Griffin 45 Lima 6, York Point Alpha 2, runway 26 left, via Kilo, November, Alpha Sierra.
Ah, fair dues, fair dues.
Holding point Alpha 2 runway 26 left via Kilo, November and Alpha Sierra for Griffin 4 Lima.
After start, anti-house not required, decam status is check pitch trim, I think it was. Point 4 up, rudder trim is neutral.
569.
Rings 8, Golf, Juliet, Gap Ground, First Stand 5.
So get ready for our taxi.
569.
Yes, chase plane is working. I just needed to update it, that was all it was. Oh, look at that A380, it's massive, isn't it? Absolutely huge.
8965, once the company A319 is clear of wing, stand 107, push the touch through facing east.
On the company is clear from
There's also a light on the whistle to help you attract attention. It's time to fasten your seatbelt. Safety press the button. Then pull the strap to adjust so it's plenty lower around your waist.
Yeah, I've never flown the 380 to be fair.
So you're ready to take off. Please make sure your seatbelt is fastened.
So we will request our taxi clearance. I was just waiting for them to finish the safety brief really, because obviously it's only a short taxi out, so otherwise we won't be ready.
Thanks for listening. We'll soon be on our way.
There we go.
Version 46 runway correct, taxi out point Alpha 3, runway 26 left, via Kilo, November, Alpha November.
Ground, Chanex 97 Juliet's ready for taxi.
Chanex 97 Juliet, taxi out point Mike 1, runway 26 left, via Juliet and Mike.
Mike 1 via Juliet Mike, Chanex 97 Juliet. Taxi lights.
The ground, Emirates 65, request taxi.
Emirates 65, taxi Quebec Alpha, Lima, hold short for Papa.
We could take us for the bunch.
Just confirm, Lima will not approve for that taxi on the A380.
Apologies. Stand by. Griffin 45.
Wonderful, thank you. So cabin secure, cabin is ready. Taxi check with flag controls, check flap setting, config 1 plus F. Radar, predictive wind shear system on an auto. Engine mode selector norm. And eco moment, take off no blue.
Quebec Alpha, hold short of Lima, Emirates 65.
So initially right here.
57 Quebec, Papa, are you with me?
Easy 12 Yankee X-ray, request taxi.
Easy 12 Yankee, X-ray taxi, Kilo, hold short of Papa.
Kilo short of Papa, easy 12 Yankee X-ray.
Jax 97 Juliet, contact out Tower 124, decimal 230.
At Tower 124 230, Chanex 97. Do that.
English 26 left.
Tom Jet 59 Golf, Gatwick Tower, good evening. Surface wind 260 degrees 9 knots, runway 26 left, continue approach.
Fast 9 Golf.
Easy 812, runway 26 left, surface wind 260 degrees 9 knots, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 26 left, easy 82 Alpha.
Tower Chanex 97 Juliet, approaching Mike 1.
Chanex 97 Juliet, Gatwick Tower, good afternoon, hold Mike 1.
Hold Mike 1, Chanex 97 Juliet. Flights in 2024, will it?
Gatwick Tower.
So,
Griffin
Launcher, let's take a runway, confirm 26 left,
holding
Mach
Alpha
1,
to
Conquer 1
runway
for
26 left.
TCAS
Griffin 45 Lima,
TAOA,
Gatwick Tower,
PAX
good
1 and
evening,
2,
Roger, hold
both
Alpha
on.
2.
Hold Alpha 2, Griffin 45 Lima, thank you.
One aircraft inbound at 4 miles. I thought I was in them, so I could just see him in the distance.
Jet 59 Golf, runway 26 left, surface wind 260 degrees 9 knots, clear to land.
Yeah, it's just going to be the only leg body. I'm back at work early in the morning, so
contact director 126.825, bye-bye.
yeah, I need to sort some food and stuff out as well.
126.825, thanks very much, Easy 82 Alpha.
So, in the flight deck, to hear the announcements, you pull up the PA button. As you can see here, I've got it maxed out because it's quite a loud, quite a quiet announcement pack, but where's this other aircraft? I've lost him. Oh, there he is. Cabin crew, seats for departure. How does it actually work in real life?
Contact
I'm
director
intrigued to know how it works in real life.
126.825, bye.
So 126.825 is in the box, ready for us to transfer to the next. Ah, there's a little Tom jet, here we are.
Fenix 97 Juliet, by Mike 1, line up and wait, runway 26 left.
No, 26 left, Fenix 97 Juliet.
Going Tower, Easy 12 Yankee X-ray and sequence Alpha 2.
Easy 12 Yankee X-ray, Gatwick Tower, good evening, Roger. Easy 46 Romeo, Quebec, Gatwick Tower, good evening, hold Alpha 1.
Hold Alpha 1,
Jet 59 Golf, welcome to Gatwick, taxi 08 left, hold Jacker, contact ground 121.540.
Say again for Jet 59 Golf, you were unreadable for me.
Jet 59 Golf, no worries, taxi 08 left, hold Jacker, ground 121.540.
Jet 59 Golf, taxiing 08 left, holding short Jacker and ground 121.540. Bye.
I can't do that because I get loads of copyright problems.
Easy 57 Quebec, Papa, contact ground 121.540.
121.540.
Apologies for the delay there.
No worries.
Fenix 97 Juliet, runway 26 left, surface wind 260 degrees 9 knots, clear for takeoff.
Left takeoff 26 left, Fenix 97 Juliet.
Virgin 46 Romeo, Quebec, behind the departing Jet2 A321. Fire Alpha 1, line up and wait, runway 26 left behind.
Take off. Manflex 55, SRS, runway auto thrust blue. Thrust set. .100 knots.
Griffin 45 Lima, give way to the Virgin 330, passing left to right, then hold Alpha 1.
B1, rotate.
Griffin 45 Lima, hold Alpha 1.
Positive climb drop. Nav.
Griffin 45 Lima, Gatwick Tower.
Griffin 45 Lima, sorry about that, go ahead.
Griffin 45 Lima, no worries, hold Alpha 1.
Hold Alpha 1, Griffin 45 Lima.
Virgin 46 Romeo Quebec, runway 26 left, surface wind 260 degrees 9 knots, clear for takeoff. Griffin 45 Lima behind the departing Virgin A313 via Alpha 1, line up and wait, runway 26 left behind.
Yeah, and departing Virgin line up and wait runway 26 left, Griffin 45 Lima behind.
First climb.
Select 97 Juliet, contact director 126.825, bye-bye.
Over director 126.825, channel stand 7, do that, right? Speed check flaps, 0.
65, super holding short, Alpha 3.
Director, good evening, channel stand 7, Juliet, passing altitude 2,200 feet, climbing in 5,000.
Select 97 Juliet, Gatwick director, climb now, flight level 170.
Flight level 170, which was actually quite quiet. Open climb 170.
Subject 017 November, turn left, heading up 300 degrees.
300 degrees, 07.
Shanix -7 Juliet, route direct Bognor.
Direct Bognor, channel stand 7. So, route direct, we want to Bognor.
EasyH to Alpha, no further agency available, 121.122.8, have a good evening.
Unicom 122.8, thanks for the ATC, EasyH to Alpha.
Virgin 46 Romeo Quebec, Gatwick director, good evening, climb now, flight level 80, after the turn, no ATC speed restrictions.
So there's a few downloadable bits, PA packs and stuff, buddy.
Now, flight level 80,
if you want to be, there's plenty of things on there to download. Also some graphic settings as well.
Boys and girls, stay seated until the seatbelt signs have been turned off, and please buckle up when you're in your seat.
Be careful when opening overhead lockers, as things
Okay, Virgin 99,
don't forget, smoking and vaping are not allowed in any part of
Virgin 99, Gatwick direct, good evening, landing runway 26 left, no delay, information victory, current, maintain flight level 1.0.
London 1 to approaching 26, no delay, stay out flight level 5, Victor, Virgin 99.
Subject 07 Lima November, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, turn left heading 2903.
If you look in YouTube in the description, mate, there should be a link there. If not, I can send it to you. So, standard pressure.
Virgin 46 Romeo Quebec, just confirm you are climbing now, flight level 80, mode Charlie indicates level flight.
So actually we'll be able to Unicom after this.
Thank you. Shanix -7 Juliet, no further ATC available, Monty Unicom 122-8, have a good evening.
Oh, Unicom 122-8, thanks to ATC channel stands under it, right?
Virgin 46 Romeo Quebec, climb now.
Gatwick traffic channel stands under inbound Bognor, climbing flight level 310. Open climb 330 even. So past 10,000 feet, we can get rid of that. Strobes back to auto, and release the cabin as well. Yeah, hopefully you found the link in the description somewhere. It's usually in the description. If not, like I say, I can send it to you, it's no problem. Yeah, feel free to send me a DM if that's helpful to you. Oh, I think we need to change some of these FS realistic settings. So the next sector that will we have any sectors in ATC? No, not currently. When I first set the flight up, there was some ATC at Nice. It's a fairly straightforward routing, really. We're literally going to fly pretty much straight over mainland France. We should be staying out of Spanish airspace, just pretty much just flying along the Spanish border and then down into Nice. About a million miles from Monaco there, that's one good thing. It's flights in 2024, buddy. Yeah, Brian, how we doing, mate? I don't know if anyone of you guys have seen something that was released by, well, I say released, it was announced today by Rosefire. They are bringing out their own flat pack pedestal for you to build at home, which is pretty cool. I have actually reached out to them to see if it's something that we could potentially review in the channel. I'm not expecting much, if I'm honest, but never know. And like I say, with our overhead panel, just waiting for that to come into the UK now. I'd imagine it'll probably be here tomorrow. Well, say tomorrow. It should be here by Friday, really. It'll be here some point this week. Where should you fly tomorrow? You only have an hour. I think you should fly to. Let's have a think. Depends what scenery. Do you have any extra add-on scenery, or have you just got the standard? I'm gonna say soon. I'm just trying to think now. Where could you fly to? Where could you fly to? You could fly. What's an hour? What about doing a Gatwick to Inverness? That's always nice. And also, if you wanted to, you could download a freeware from Flights in TO. They have an Inverness freeware scenery, and it's really good actually. I don't think I've got it anymore in the sim, but I have had it previously. Really, really good. Evening, Lee. How we doing, mate? Cheers for joining us, buddy. Hope you're doing well, mate. As you can see, we're still overheadless at the moment. I've done a bit of adjustment with the cameras just to get a little bit of use out of them. So I don't know how you guys feel about it, having the top-down view. A little bit different, isn't it, to normal? But I don't know. I think it's quite good because you can see everything then. It's just really tricky to sort it. Really, really tricky. I don't know what you guys prefer. So we've effectively got two different cameras there. We got the one here with the over the throttle. We got one just trained on the MCDU at the moment. Not MCDU. I'm talking rubbish. The FCU. Obviously, when my overhead comes back, then we'll integrate the overhead with it all again. I will have a look in Discord. I don't tend to open it while I'm flying, to be fair. Ah, there we go. This is flights in 2024, buddy. Those of you asking. Got quite a few people asked that today. Like I say, feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe over on YouTube as well. It really helps us out. Allows us to do more videos as well. Don't know what your thoughts are so far in the flight. Pretty good. I still need to fiddle with FS Realistic. I've just loaded in one of the preset options since updating it, so we'll see how we go. Yeah, we've not got a full flight today. I don't want to go too far in the cabin. They all look a bit square, don't they? Oh yeah, that's a bit better. Yeah, not got a full flight at all, have we? Oh, it's just the front that we haven't got. Yeah, like that's realistic that no one's going to sit at the front. Yeah, Virgin Island, take over there, mate. What's new with you then, Lee? Not heard from you for a little while. You all good? I don't know, I think you might have just missed it, to be fair, Lee, but Rosefire are releasing a pedestal, flat pack pedestal that you can buy. There was a video about it today. Very much so. Yeah, a bit of a strange planning, but there we go. We'll see how we go. So let's have a quick look at our routing. Don't know why I've still got this open, really. So you guys get a bit of an idea. This doesn't tend to show you the exact routing, but gives you a bit of an idea. And so yeah, pretty much flying. Let's turn that off. Flying pretty much straight, as you see, straight over the whole of France, and then down into Nice. Left-hand turn. Fairly easy routing into Nice, to be fair. Expecting runway 04 left for landing. I think we have flown here maybe once before. I think, if I remember rightly, it's when the weather was really rubbish and there was thunderstorms and all sorts, so hopefully the weather's a little bit better today. But yeah, it does look interesting, and I think it sounds like it's going to fit the wind control products as well, which is really good. It's definitely something I'll be considering, because I am running out of space. These plates are really good, but there's only so much you can mount on them. That's the issue with it. But yeah, it's certainly something I would definitely consider. I'm still waiting for the dispatch of our free panel that I was promised back in February. It is still coming. I thought they'd forgot about it, if I'm honest, but it is still coming. I paid the shipping for it, so they're sending me the product for free, but I've got to pay the shipping, which, to be honest, I think is fair. It's like a £600 panel, so I can't really complain with that. But that's from Java Simulator. Like I've said previously, I think I will probably not keep the Java Sim one. I think we probably will end up selling it, if I'm perfectly honest. The reason being for that is just because we'll obviously do a review on it for them guys, but as we've got other wind control products, it would be silly not to do anything. Oh, I'm sure the wind control will do. They've already sort of given a bit of an idea about it, though, haven't they? They have given a bit of a suggestion about it, about what they'll do. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, it does actually fit the wind control products. The only thing that where it may not fit is things like the eCam, because the eCam is much smaller. Like, although the panel itself is the right size, the upper switching displays, obviously the Rosefire is in one complete panel, but I think other than that, pretty much everything else will fit as normal. But it looked pretty cool. But yeah, I am looking forward to my overhead coming back, to be honest. I have missed it very much so. Makes you wonder how you'd fly without it, to be honest, but I guess it's just what you get used to. Like I say, guys, if you've got any questions, feel free to pop them in the chat. But just in the normal 321, obviously the Neo's not come out yet. I cannot wait for the Neo to be released, and I keep saying it can't be much longer, but I don't know, it seems to be taking forever, doesn't it? Yeah, there's so many good products out there at the minute. Like, I don't know what you guys think, but in the last, like, maybe 12 months, yeah, probably in the last 12 months, it's amazing how much sort of product-wise has come to market, and all at reasonable prices as well. Like, I remember back probably 5 years or so ago, if you wanted an overhead panel, you needed like £3,000 for an overhead panel. The FCU was nearly £1,000 on its. Well, the FCU and the EFIS was around £1,000 on its own, and it's been made so much more affordable. I know a lot of people say about the wind control products that they're not as good quality as some of the others, which I don't disagree with. Like, I do think Skolaki simulations you get a lot better quality overall, but then obviously you are paying that premium for it. Whereas even if you have these wind control products and after 5 or 6 years one of the panels breaks, I won't expect it so much with the rudders, but like if you have some form of issue, it's a replaceable part, isn't it? That's the thing. It's like you've not spent loads and loads of money on it. So yeah, I personally think it's pretty good. So we are nearly at our cruise altitude. Oh, do you? That's pretty awesome, buddy. That is like my dream goal, is to have a full size cockpit from Skolaki. And I know I've had a couple of their products previously. I did have one of the original MCDUs that they brought out, but unfortunately it wasn't compatible with Fenix at the time. So I ended up selling it, to be honest with you. But the actual product was really, really good quality. Like, it was amazing quality. It was a chunky bit of kit though. That's one thing I will say. It was very chunky. But certainly something I would definitely consider if I had the money. Don't get me wrong. They're not the cheapest of products. I don't know how much a full cockpit is from them, but I know certainly for the single seater side you're looking about 18 to 20,000, something like that. But then the support's really good, and I'm guessing they use. I'm not sure what it runs off. Does it run off ProSim or does it run off? Can you run it through the Fenix? So most things like that tend to run through ProSim. So apparently something that Flight Sim have fixed is the ability with the weather radar to have tilt. Obviously it's still in op, isn't it, in the actual system, so who knows. You can't remember, it's all on auto stuff. Fair enough, mate, fair enough. So what's Skolaki? So Skolaki is a company that is actually based in the UK. They don't sound like a company that should be based in the UK, but they're based in Birmingham, I think, if I remember rightly. And they make, they do make home cockpits. They make a bit of a range of things. They make professional cockpits, they make home cockpits, they also do individual panels as well. They're very, very good quality, like, and their support is really good. I don't know if Operator Doug can sort of explain that, but I definitely think that the quality is a lot better than obviously the wing control stuff, but and also the support I understand is very, very good from them. I think it's actually a Polish. I think the actual people that own it. I could be completely wrong here. But I certainly know one of the guys that works in supports, a Polish guy that's been working for the company for ages, to be fair. Let's move over to the TikTok chat. So, is the Fenix worth it? 100%, yeah. If you want realism, Fenix is the way forward. There are other options out there. Obviously, if you want to fly the Boeings, you can fly PMDG is probably the leader in the Boeing side. There are a lot of people that have the inner builds A320 and A350. I've personally never flown the inner build, so I can't really comment too much. But from what I've seen of it, the Fenix gives you a lot more realistic flight dynamics. Just the system depth is a lot better as well. That's my sort of thing. Yeah, I thought it was Leo. I thought it were. But no, their support is amazing, to be fair. I'm hoping maybe next year to go to one of the FS weekends. That would be really cool, and actually have a play with some of their full cockpit stuff. But like I said, I have bought a couple of products from them in the past, but because they didn't support Fenix at the time, then we unfortunately I had to sell it because it was literally no use to me. Because the Fenix is pretty much all I fly. If you are getting the Fenix though, definitely get the expansion pack. If you're new to the Fenix or new to flying, just stick with the A320 for now. If you want to fly other aircraft like the 319, the 321, like we're in the 321 today, which you think, oh, it's the only difference is it's a bit bigger, but that extra length does make a big difference, particularly when it comes to landing things and slowing down. It does make quite a big difference with that. Well, to be fair, operator could probably tell us more about the 321s. That's pretty much what he flies. So. And one of the other main things with the A321 is the fuel tank layout's different. It took me a while to notice this actually. So it only has 3 main tanks, whereas you look at the A320, I think it has 4 tanks. It has a centre tank, then it has 2, well, actually it's got more tanks than that. It's got 2 separated compartments on each wing, whereas this is all one tank, I believe. So pretty much just overhead Paris, or about to be overhead Paris. I'm hoping we get a little bit of a view, but it's very, very cloudy, so probably not. And as Lee says, the Fenix is pretty cool. I always say the Fenix, but I think they are one of the best developers that came out of there. And the thing that was amazing with them is no one had ever heard of them. First product they ever made, and it was just so amazing. It took a while for them to bring it out, obviously, but the end result was amazing. What should you fly? It's up to you what you want to fly, Leonardo, mate. So typical route to Inverness, so EasyJet operate that route, and also British Airways tend to operate that route as well. So guys, bear with me a couple of minutes. I'm going to disappear, just grab a quick drink, and I'll be back in a momento. We'll leave you with some cinematic shots. I think I'm back with you all. Right. Not sure if something's just moved. Bear with me a second. So jump back in the flight deck. I hate this camera wobble, I really don't like it with FS Realistic. I don't know why. I know it's kind of semi-realistic, but I don't know, it just annoys me. So, we've got 441 miles left to run, and we should be on the ground at around 8 o'clock, so about another hour, and we should be on the ground. We may be a little bit less than that, depends what the wind's doing. Obviously we've got a 58 knot headwind at the minute, so we'll try and get a couple of shortcuts if we can though. We have a company message. Let's have a look. Shanax Ops, no delay code required. Wonderful. One thing we can do though is we will try and get a ATIS, so LFLM. No, sorry, LFMN. Weather requests, meta, yes. I'll just wait for the weather to come back. We're in the Airbus A321 Polo. I did know that about the let's have a quick look at the weather. I'm just going to pop that in here. So the current meta at time 17:30 Zulu. But there'll probably be another one before that. 110 at 7 knots. Cavite 18 degrees Celsius. Dew point at 13. QNH 1018 with no significant change. So there we are. Oh wow, got my food to eat here. I didn't see this last time I flew. So you can have the same. Oh, he doesn't get. Oh, he did get some dinner. Obviously, he didn't get the same meal, so it's all good. Looks like I've got the better deal out there too. Look. Well, I've got spaghetti bolognese. I think. Looking at this, a salad. Obviously an eclair, they know me too well. What's he got? Looks like salmon, doesn't it? Like salmon salad or something. Salmon, potatoes and salad. Piece of cake, a banana. There we go. It's pretty cool though. How cool is that? I'd never think to even get the tray table open, to be honest, when flying. Never something that really occurs to me that much. A little bit further on and then we'll start on our approach. We could probably have a good look at our fuel just to make sure we're burning the right amount of fuel as well. So, what's the next waypoint? Code tap. So fuel on board. So minimum fuel on board should be 55,182. So yeah, it should be okay for that. But yeah, we're in the Fenix A321, and that's what we're flying at the moment. At EasyJet, most of the time at 5 AM at Bristol we get a pot noodle, fair dues. Simple, and I suppose that's the beauty, isn't it? Because it's no liquid content either. So this is something you could probably ask me. It's something I was always wondered. Do you have the same restrictions as a passenger with regards to fluids and stuff that you take on board? I'd imagine it'd be similar, but I don't know. Maybe it's different for you guys. So obviously you go through a different security screening compared to everyone else. And the minging coffee. Fair dues. I don't really drink coffee, so it's not really an issue to me. These toilets are in plenty of use. I don't know what you guys think to Sim Update 5 so far. I think it seems pretty good, to be fair. I think the performance is better anyway. It seems better. It's a little bit more stable, especially for AMD users and things. What, so you're, sorry, just to clarify, so your restrictions are exactly the same as a passenger then, with regards to food, but obviously yes, you do get meals and stuff through service and stuff. That's pretty cool. When I flew to Tenerife in January, end of January, it was the first time we were going in a 321 Neo with Jet2, and one of the pilots came out and I was sat near the front, and obviously he went to use the toilet, and he was saying that it was usually based in Manchester, and that we flew from Stansted, but apparently they've been messed around a lot at the minute, mainly because they obviously haven't got that many A321 pilots at the minute, so they're going here, there and everywhere. Seems to get a few more frames. Any more questions? One interesting thing though, Lee, did you oh, I thought we got the words right here. Did you actually eat? Oh God, Ryan, get your words out properly. Did you resettle your caches? That's the word I was looking for. I don't know why I'm talking about food. I think it's because I was just looking at food. Yeah, did you resettle like your scenery cache and rolling cache and things? Because I followed a video that was online that I found. Some of it didn't apply to me because obviously I'm not an NVIDIA user, but I cleared a lot of the scenery cache and rolling cache, and I've not had any issues at all, not a single problem. And I wonder if some of the people that are having issues with it, if that's some of the reason potentially. Ah, fair dues. Oh, that's interesting to see that. Yeah, so yeah, as long as you reset the caches, that should be fine. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That sounds pretty cool. One interesting thing I did find out about the Airbus, I know I mentioned it in the stream yesterday, but there weren't many of you on. So when you're in out cruise like we are at the moment, the aircraft's allowed to drift 50 feet up and down to prevent the engines surging constantly. Just a little interesting fact that I didn't know anything about. Yeah, fair dudes. I'm like that, to be fair, so I work a range of days and night shifts. I always eat worse on night shifts, to be fair. Always, every time. So I'm hoping we get a little bit of ATC on the way, because we had great ATC coming out of Gatwick. Certainly a lot more successful than yesterday. When we pushed back from stand yesterday, GSX wouldn't work because it wasn't up to date. Then I couldn't change any of the views because the chase plane needed an update. It was just a nightmare start to finish. Then all of a sudden the cargo doors were open after we had pushed back from stand. Yeah, a bit of a nightmare really. So let's start having a look at our landing performance. Let's have a look to see how much runway we need to use to start with. I'm not as confident with the 321, just to warn you all as well. And the landing weight of the aircraft we have said is 72.9 tons. So a fairly heavy aircraft still. So we're definitely going to be landing in odd brake medium. That is for sure. Coming from an spot, I do know that. Yeah, fair play. Yeah, you're definitely going to know that, buddy. Yeah, I'd say I'd imagine 50 feet is literally barely even noticeable half the time. Customers had to fly the A319 as a captain. Pull out. Is it? Oh, so I see. Oh, nice one. Well, food's an access to my heart, to be fair. That's even better. That's really good. So guys, if you're watching over on TikTok, feel free to join us over on YouTube. A little bit better quality than it is on TikTok as well. And feel free to give it a subscribe if you want to see more content. But no, that was just a little interesting fact that I didn't know about the Airbuses generally. Like I say, I know obviously you'll know about it because I presume that this tail number is actually a real Jet2 Holidays plane, to be fair. I'd imagine it is. Most of them are. Obviously, it'd be one of the 300s that they've got. Have you done any flights lately then, Lee? Have you been anywhere exciting? Well, flying the same reg. Yeah, to be fair, there is a few options, I think, isn't there? There's a couple of options. Oh, nice one. I've not long had my 2 weeks off, to be fair, so. So I was just trying to have a quick look, see where our top of our descent is. So pretty much at the. Have a quick look at the SID, can't we, on the AFB? Oh, no. Go on then, there we go. So fairly high approach, so 340 at Nisa. And we are on the Nisa 8 Romeo, I think. So we're following this one then. 320. So minimum safe altitude is 13,800 feet. And fairly steep descent. Flight for 80 at Muse. And then for ILS Yankee, I think it was. Just double check that. ILS Yankee 04 left, so from Muse, fly heading 087, and then at 4,000 feet intercept the ILS at 4,000. Wonderful. Yes, I did look at that and open it. I just it's never something I've really touched, to be fair. So oh, nice one. Yeah, I've just seen your message, Lee, to be fair. Oh yeah, no worries, buddy, no problem. So we pretty much land here and get some dinner. Yeah, fair dues. Fair dues, buddy. No, we have Navigraph, buddy. Always use Navigraph. Navigraph, I've had Navigraph subscription for a couple of years, to be fair. So we're about halfway into the flight, I would say. No, actually, let's see. Not seeing the halfway point actually. Yeah, we're probably just over halfway, I would think. What was it? 400 and... Trying to find the distance now. Where was the distance? $680, yeah, we're just over halfway. Hey, Flight Sim, Thomas, how are you doing, mate? Hope you are well. Like I say, guys, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask, and we'll try and answer them the best we can. There's another aircraft in front of us as well, look at it. There you go, you've got 5,300 above. Right, it's travelling in that direction then. So what have you decided on, Patrick? Leonardo even. What have you decided on with your airline? And then I'll tell you. There's a little bit of a view out there. Probably a better view out this window though, to be there. So I'll have a look. Not much to be seen really. I do like the fact you can move the jump seat as well in this. Pretty cool. If you you can't get it folded out though. I think the main reason for that is so you can access the oh hello, I didn't know you could do that either. There we go. I guess so you can access the trips. So then let's have a quick look. I'm just going to quickly refresh the ATIS just to see, or not even the ATIS is it because there's no ATC, but the METAR just to make sure there's no change there. Oh, nice one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I've done a couple of flights to the Canaries, to be fair. So they're quite long flights, they're about 4 hours, aren't they? So don't tend to do that many longer flights. But there is some ATC on VATSIM, to be fair. You should get some good ATC. What's your call sign? I'll have a look at you on Navigator. Hey Vaughan, how are we doing, mate? Welcome. I know it's early where you are. So Leonardo, oh hello, there's loads of comments on there, I didn't see half of these. So Leonardo, EasyJet will be EZY for your call sign. You know, obviously it's easy. No, I've not seen that. Let's have a look. No, I've not seen it. What's GFX? Feel weather like never. Oh, is this the weather add-on that someone? I think did EasyJet Sim Pilot do a video on this last week? If so, I have seen. Well, I've seen a little bit of it, but yeah. So yeah, I've seen a little bit of the video of it. To be fair. I did look at it, but it's not really something that jumped out to me, to be fair. I'm sure we used to have an add-on that did that before, but I can't remember what that was called now. Oh, nice one. Oh, cool stuff. Oh, it still looked like the Fenix though, what you sent me, obviously the picture you sent me. Still looked like the Fenix. Not the Pro Sim or whatever. But. So it's going to be a fairly quick descent. What we'll probably do is slow the aircraft down a little bit beforehand though. Reason being that I know the 321 it's a nightmare to slow down. But the minimum safe altitude is 13,800. 15,900, 10,700, so we should be all good. Oh, nice one. Sounds pretty cool. But yeah, I had seen the thing there, Lee. How's Vaughan doing anyway? Are you all good, mate? Long time. Well, it's been a little while. To be fair, I've not done many streams in the last few weeks, so keep saying I'll do more. Just so busy with work and stuff. I'm back at work tomorrow morning for another 3 days. Well, a day, a mid shift, and then a night shift. So. The remainder of the week will be a little bit better. Quite a few aircraft on the ground at Nice as well, about 5 I think. We'll probably go and park at Terminal 1 though. Looks easier. So I was thinking we could be a cheeky and do a little direct to Nice itself, but I don't know how much time I'd actually save, in fairness. Oh, but let's be naughty. Let's do a little shortcut. See if we knock a little bit of time off. So, like I say, we should be on the ground at around just around 8 o'clock. So the next restriction is 320, so 240 out the. Oh, sorry, 210 it wants to. So what we'll do is we'll put it at 210 and we'll see if the aircraft follows it. Hey Leo, how are you, mate? A bit more of a view. Yeah, no, it's really okay. I tend to give it about 10-15 minutes normally, Leonardo, mate. It does, sometimes it's a bit quicker, sometimes it's a bit slower. It really does depend. If you want it to be quicker, you can, if you go into the GSX settings, so if you, it won't be active, but if you go onto this top bar here, open GSX, go into GSX settings, you can change the time in which they board and deboard. So I tend to have it fair. I think it's mine set on dense, if I remember rightly. Just to try and get people on as quick as possible. But obviously, hopefully we'll be able to disconnect and everything. The visibility sounds good. Did we even look at the landing data? I don't think we did. We didn't even look at the weather. Right, so so there is a little bit of a change. So this was the 1800 Zulu, 110 at 6 knots, 17 degrees Celsius, and it's 1018. So what we'll do now is we'll get the landing performance in. So QNH 1018, temperature we said was 17 degrees Celsius, the wind is currently 110 at 6, and the decision height for ILS Yankee is 391. So about what, 70 miles into Nisa, and then obviously we'll be starting our descent shortly. So guys, don't forget to give us a like, comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, that is. Leave it on YouTube. We are trying to grow the channel a little bit by bit, should I say. Bit of a view out here now. Have a look. So it's going to start becoming a little bit more mountainous shortly. So we have an aircraft in front of us. There's a 2,000 feet above, range of 10 miles. Hey Lucas, how do you, mate? So we're going to be using auto brake medium for landing. Not long to go now, just going to keep an eye on this aircraft just next to us. So he's maintaining 2,000 feet. Shouldn't be any conflict as there he is, look. Looks like a Vueling. I'll have a look, see if it is a Vueling. Yep, refueling. There we go. So at Nice, we should have, how much fuel should we have on board? 3520. We've got 4.8, so that should be perfectly alright. The clouds looking brilliant tonight. Looking really, really good. Hey, Yvonne, how are you? So not long to go now, about another 28 minutes or so. So we should be on the ground. We'll have a quick look at the missed approach procedure as well, just so we're familiar with it. Just in case anything disastrous happens on landing. So, oh, this looks exciting. Okay, so for missed approach, we want to climb on a heading of 042, which is the runway heading. At 1.2 DME, and then make a right turn, a max speed of 200 knots. Towards Niraz, so the margin's already in here. Yep, so right turn 116 to Niraz, and then a so 086 to join in the hold, and then back in for another approach. Cool. AZR35. Oh. So 3,000 feet is our go around altitude. So the temp mode is active, we've got 210 selected. We'll let the aircraft decide when it wants to start our descent. We may decide to do it a little bit earlier, but we'll see how it goes. So I've been flying 1 hour 6 minutes and we've been started at 1 hour 14. And we've been on stream 1 hour 40. There's not much to be seen here, is there? So hopefully we'll have some mountainous terrain, which we have just below us, which should get some nice views here. I'll have a look to see if there's any ATC on in that area. I can't see any at the minute. And annoyingly, one of the sectors has just come online. Bordeaux control. Really nice weather out of there. So there's a fair few aircraft down at Nice. You see, this looks really cool. Look, the looks cool from the outside as well. To be fair, I don't know what we can see of it. But have a look. Oh, there you go. Let's not do that. If you want. Okay, maybe let's not do that. Don't know what happened there. I must have pressed the wrong button on the keyboard there. So AV1 21,000 map mode. That could have gone disastrously wrong, couldn't it? So that's got us on a target of 210 to be levelled by Vidic. Next flight restriction is 160 at Amphu. You can just see the outline of the coast there in front of us anyway. So I'm going to set 16,000, I'm still in manage mode at the moment. Some lovely views out of there, lovely, lovely views. So not too long to go to London. No, I don't use Stream Deck. I've just got it assigned to my joystick. The buttons on the joystick. I've considered it, but to be honest, it doesn't really make much odds. It's the same command. And beautiful guy tonight, that's for sure. But yeah, I have considered it, but I don't find it a massive advantage, if I'm honest. If we had a different side stick, obviously, then we probably would need it, but. We've had the nose lights on the whole time. Brilliant. This one I turned them off. Obviously just turn them back one notch, not two. This is why I love having the overhead, because you don't need to just know what everything feels like. No messing about. So once we get to Amphu, we're going to start slowing the aircraft down to 250. One of the issues with this aircraft is slowing it down a bit. Beautiful views over there, absolutely beautiful. So we've got one aircraft in front of us, 1,000 feet below. Just keep an eye on him, it's 19 miles away, so a major issue. Yeah, I've never used one, if I'm perfectly honest, so I couldn't really give you much advice on it with regards to programming it. I'm sure there's people out there that could help you though, so if anyone knows how to use a Stream Deck, reach out to Lee on YouTube. You might be able to give him a bit of advice. Unfortunately, I'm not the person for that. So let's start reducing our speed back now to 50 knots. I know we're doing this a bit prematurely, but one thing with the 321 is it does struggle to slow. So now it's going to reduce our rate of descent, but we want to be at 12,000 at the point it wants to be at. Once the speed comes back to 250, hopefully we can bring a little bit of spoilers out. So we can extend the spoilers at 250 knots. Well, we can limit it, extend it at 290 actually. But so we've got an aircraft here coming to the same waypoint. The question is he's also going to the same place? East traffic using the Channel 97 Juliet, reducing 250 knots, flight level 120. So we need to be really careful of this guy. Don't know where he is, but so 400 feet. No visual of the sky at all. So we could get a TCAS. One thing we could do is reduce our speed a little bit further. Maybe 230 or so. Just try and increase that separation between us. So we're now level. Oh, I can see him literally there, look. There he is. Otherwise, he's going to the same destination as well, so he's going to cause us some problems here. Traffic TCAS. Reducing speed further. Traffic in sight. Let's try and get the so cabin needs to be secured. So next restriction after this waypoint is flight level 120, flight level 80 after this. So spoilers retract. See how we hold the speed. So should be clear of conflict.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we need their help. So please pick up things like with the overhead lockers, right to the seat.
He's definitely not following the same pattern as us. There he is.
Switch off multiple and enlarge your boxes.
When you're ready, fasten the seatbelt tight and go around your waist. Fold away your tray table and cup holder and put your arm rests on.
Looks like he's going straight for the ILS.
Marseille traffic, 69 at 9, down, arrival for a landing, runway 13 left, ETA is 1908, Marseille traffic.
Guessing that's the guy. East traffic channel 97 Juliet, 250 knots, descending flight level 80 inbound moves, number 2. So 10,000 feet, landing lights on. And I think we'll have the wing lights on as well. So he's now 5 miles away. We'll try and bring this speed down a touch again because need to give it a little bit more separation between him and the other one. So 4,000 feet is the next. So similar descent path. I'll try and bring flaps 1 out in a second. So speed check flaps 1.
10 minutes to landing.
Yeah, we did have a TCAS warning, but not a. I can't think what they call it. Resolution. We didn't have a resolution. That's the word I was looking for. So hopefully now. So we'll enable the approach. Descending to flight level 4,000 feet. QNH we said is 1018. So, approach checklist, BRF 1018, seatbelt on, minimum of 391, water brake medium, engine, motor, locker, norm. So, let's bring this speed back there, let's get back to 180, let's get this separation as good as possible. So, we've got that other aircraft. I don't know if we've got a visual of it at the moment, but just trying to get this speed down a touch. Speed's falling slightly, got a crosswind at 3. Terrain on the first officer side. This is what I mean about this aircraft, it's so hard to get it to slow. So that could potentially be the airport that we can see there in the distance. It's the right direction. So he's going 7.5 miles away, so we should be okay with that. There's another aircraft inbound, hopefully he's not. Oh, he is actually coming to do. Oh, he's doing circuits. We've got an aircraft doing circuits. Don't know where this Embraer is off to. He seems to be. He's definitely going the wrong direction for the runway. So speed's come back nicely now. So speed check flaps 2. AP1 approach arms, Cat 3 dual, Lockstar. East Jet 997 Juliet, established on the ILS 04 left, currently 20 track miles. So we're now staying at 4,000 feet. We are at 180 knots at the minute. We've got a good separation to the aircraft in front. So we've got 15 miles between us at the moment. Obviously we need to be a little bit cautious of this other aircraft. He's probably going to try and jump in front of us. It's like Swiss 74 that's doing the touch and goes. So it's this AXY21 Yankee we need to be cautious of. But he's out over to our right side. You can just see him in the distance there. So we've got the runway in sight. So the go around altitude is actually 3,000 feet. After land we can try and vacate at Hotel 1 or Echo Golf, depending on how much runway we use. So, Glasgow's coming in now. Just keeping an eye on that other aircraft over to the right. So the Swiss has just touched down. Whether he's doing a touch and go, he probably is again. Yeah, so he must be.
West traffic, Jet2 1 Yankee, RNP Alpha, runway 04 left.
East traffic, Chanex 97 Juliet is 12 miles, ILS 04 left. What is this guy doing? So we've got a visual of him. So he's so go around altitude 3,000 feet is set. So we'll get ourselves configured in a second. I'm a bit concerned about this other traffic. He's going to try and sneak in front of us, I hope not. Get down. This guy's going to cause us to have a go around, I know he is. Minimum approach speed, manual flight.
There's no ALS at this time in this. I don't. If you, it's rated on the chart.
That's full. Speed of that's full.
Yep, I know, but there is no traffic online. So if you want, you can take a.
Challenge 97 Juliet, short finals, runway 04 left.
Yeah, but on the briefing chart it's rated that there is no ALS at this time in NIST, so I put my SIM for the traffic in the ALS.
Silver Arrows, 1 Foxtrot, X-ray holding short, 041 left, landing traffic, then plan to cross, between 248.
So he's holding for us. So landing check, let's go around altitude 3,000 feet. Landing ECAM, memo, landing no blue. Checked.
Indian traffic system for 5 and both and airport.
Land. Continue. Spoilers. First screen. Mind your braking.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're sure you can't wait to enjoy your holiday, but for now, you must stay seated and buckled up.
Channel 900, that's vacated, Echo Golf.
Either the terminal or in the terminal itself.
Jet2 Yankee, 3 miles, final runway 249.
When you open the overhead lockers,
After landing, radar predictive wind shear system is off after land
our friendly
complete.
team will be happy to help you in the terminal. If you can't miss them, they're wearing our famous red uniform, and of course, a big welcoming smile. Thanks for
This traffic, physical pulling traffic, expedite, vacating running.
Silver Wings 1 Foxtrot, X-ray, vacated 04 left.
So then let's have stand number 42. I don't know. So we're going to Tango. And not the right stand numbers, wonderful. Let's sort
traffic on final behind that's number 2. If you want to, I'll hold and you can sidestep 04 right.
So let's see which stands we can use. Bear with me.
Silver Arrows, 1 Foxtrot, X-ray landing up 04 right.
614, 0 approach 404 right, please do not slide up. And there is 2 landing traffic on some runway, congratulations.
Silver Arrows, 1 Foxtrot, X-ray holding short 04 right for landing traffic.
This traffic 04 right vacated Legend 21 Yankee taxiing to 43 Alpha via Uniform and Charlie.
Silver Arrows, 1 Foxtrot X-ray lining up, 04 right.
So I'm not going to announce our taxi route because there's no one near us at the minute to cause much of an issue, so... Yeah, it wasn't a bad little landing, to be fair. It always sounds worse, I think, than it is half the time. So, on to Sierra, and we said we're going to have stand number 18 Hopper. Don't know if it's the right stand that we should be using, but there we go. I don't really know. That's 14 Alpha, 14 Charlie, and then 18 Alpha.
X-ray departing 04 right, bound 68 Alpha departure.
Where these stairs are is my guessing game. No, it wasn't too bad, was it? We'll take that. So 16 Bravo, 16 Charlie, and then it should be the next stand on the right. I'm pretty sure these are not the right stands, but there we go. Let's just say we've done a right now and we haven't paid for a very nice stand. Gone for the cheapest one that's miles away. So let's not blind the poor guy.
East traffic, Alpine 53 Romeo Delta, holding short, 048.
Oh, come on, that'll do us. Southern Engine Master 102. Actually, let's not do that because we will lose all power. Oh no, it did start the AP. Got a lie. I thought I'd stopped. There we go.
East traffic, Alpine 53 Romeo Delta, lining up runway 048.
Yeah, there wasn't a scream, which is always a good sign, I suppose. Just on power up. So, parking checklists.
Traffic, Alpine.
Parking brake on jocks. Parking brake is set, engines off, wing lights off, fuel pumps are off. Parking checklist complete. So guys, welcome to Nice. Only the second flight I think we've done here. Not a bad little flight, in all fairness. But no, thank you very much for watching us this evening. Hope you enjoyed. Had a little bit of a longer flight for a change. We've gone outside the UK for a little change. Thanks for your nice comments as well. Yes, we didn't have any screaming passengers, which is always a good sign. And we got the aircraft on the ground safely, which is as we all want to. So, thank you for joining us. Hopefully you have enjoyed this short little trip. Well, I say short. We're just waiting for the stairs to be connected, and then we can get everyone uploaded. Cheers Lee, cheers Leonardo, cheers Vaughan for watching, much appreciated, and thanks to you guys over on TikTok as well. Feel free to give us a like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow us over on YouTube as well. There's plenty of tutorials on there, a good few product reviews as well. And yeah, thank you for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. And we've not killed anyone today, which is always a bonus.
Sea traffic Alpine 53 Romeo Delta departing to the east.
So we're just waiting for everything to, I think we're just waiting for the bus to come. Once the bus is here, then I would imagine we can get everyone offloaded. Like I said, there's probably not going to be a video tomorrow. Probably for the next 3 days there's probably going to be no streams. Probably to the tail end of the week, Thursday, Friday time, you may be in luck a little bit more. Oh, he's just chilling down there now, look. And so hopefully everyone will get off now then. There we go. I think the deboarding process is about to start. So guys, thanks for joining us. Take care, see you again all very soon, and bye for now.